Many students like Liu Xiu Sin had to face online learning to flatten the curve of the Covid-19 virus. As universities closed, many students struggled to adapt to the change.
My first sem in online learning, I actually failed my subject. I failed. I took 4 subjects and I failed like 3 subjects.
With everyone going on online learning, there are a few problems that start to rise with this platform.
A lot of the students are not very communicative, especially the shy ones lah. And when it comes to that, they won't understand the subject very easily.
Even lecturers struggle to adapt to the new changes of online learning.
When there's no engagement, we as a lecturer cannot, we are difficult to confirm whether our student understand or not what we are teaching them. That's the main problem.
We sat down with a few students to get to know some of the problems that they face during online learning.
My name is Azrin Azrai bin Norkizam. I'm currently 22 years old. I study in MMU, Multimedia University, studying a diploma in creative multimedia. For my course, it's more into like I have to do my work on the computer, right? And I have to use these specific softwares like Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, and such. And for me to like actually seeing what the lecturer is doing, I have to like switch screens, switch screens to like see what my lecturer is doing on her screen, and then I have to like look back on my screen, like changing the windows and such. It's hard for me unless I have, of course, 2 monitors, but I don't have money to buy 2 monitors. So it's hard for me to like actually like specifically learn on like what my lecturer is trying to do at the same time. So it's really difficult lah.
My name is Lee Siu Sin, and I'm currently doing my Bachelor in Agricultural Science at IUKL, Infrastructure University Kuala Lumpur. I'm from Klang. I believe that every students have their own way of studying, and personally, I think that I'm the type of student who needs the studying environment, because currently for online studying, we all have to study at home. And home is a place where I grew up in, and it's my comfort zone. And I find it a bit difficult for me because I need that studying environment to actually focus.
We also sat down with Dr. Marini Kasim to get her perspective of the problems she has faced during online learning as a lecturer.
Dr. Marini Kasim, lecturer, educational psychology. This is my fourth year with one of the public university in Malaysia. I'm attached with School of Education, so I'm directly deal with pre-service teacher. Student want to become a teacher. So my expertise is in educational psychology. Become a lecturer, we face the difficulty to make our student understand. So I would say that the student also face the difficulty to understand what the lecturer try to explain, because of the first of all, I would say because of the connection of the internet, or maybe this is related to the personality itself. The differences among our students, the differences between introvert and extrovert. Some of our students that they like or they can understand well or better if they can interact with the lecturer, but because of this pandemic, with all the online teaching, so that the interaction is we cannot the engagement is low, so that's a problem that we face by our student. Yes.
Though there are many problems, there are also some benefits towards online learning.
The benefits of online learning is that for me, when I used to do my foundation, I used to drive to the uni. So when I drive to uni, I had to spend like petrol money, toll money, um, food money. So all these expenses is like I didn't really have all these expenses when I have online class. So to me, online class actually made me to save more money.
Attendance.
Attendance?
Attendance lah. You just get your attendance free, man, and then you can sleep.
That's true.
Yeah, that's one lah. My lecturer, like I don't know. This is just for my lecturers lah. They're actually very understandable with students, cause like when it comes to submissions, they know that us students are actually struggling in online learning, you know? And when we told them that, hey, sir, we're actually doing this assignment still because it's quite difficult, can you extend? And they would say, yeah, sure, we can actually extend because it's understandable. We will extend the submission for you guys because it's hard for you guys to understand like this software through learning. You need to like practice a little more and stuff, and they would acknowledge our struggle lah, you know. Even now my lecturer is still extending stuff even though it's like dah cuti, you know. He's still giving us a chance to like fix everything, all of our artwork.
Benefit in terms of we can attend any kind of workshop or course, be in London or in US when you are still in KL, or maybe you can attend a course in KL when you are in Kedah. So that's the benefit of this online. Yes.
Some students may find that they are more comfortable with an online learning experience.
I think it does improve. It does improve because like my schedule is like, okay, for my last sem it's like 7 subjects style, and it's quite a lot to be honest. And ni baru online tau, actually this is just in the online phase, and I already feel like it's quite hectic gut, but my lecturers, they're kind of chill, and then usually they would extend submissions. But imagine if this is physical. I don't think I can bear with the extensity of an actual physical class. I think I'll be really, really tired. And I think my academic performance would go a little lower because of how hectic my assignments are, since I'm doing 7 subjects.
So if we talk about performance per se, yes, I would say that the academic performance of our student really affect very much. Yes.
Did it get worse or better? Do you think?
I would say it's getting worse.
Getting worse.
Yeah, because the understanding is
Compared to my foundation, my first sem in online learning, I actually failed my subject. I took 4 subjects and I failed like 3 subjects. And in my second sem, I took 6 subjects and I passed 3 subjects and I failed 3 subjects. So to me personally, I believe that it's a bit hard for me to cope up. It's not that I couldn't cope up, but I think that I need more time to adapt to this online environment, online studying.
Adapting to online learning takes time, and it's a challenge considering we have been used to traditional physical learning. However, the benefits make it a potential to be implemented in the education system. Thus, understanding its effects and the impacts of it can inspire changes and be a guideline to a proper online learning system. Overall, online learning is a tool, and with its benefits, Could it potentially be part of our education system in the future?